It's Women's Day, so I posted a video today on Facebook, like, about, just our mindset about women and that, and thought that was enough. I was going to post a review about my Fitbit or my Garmin today, but I just felt like it was so frivolous, because I've had this Women's Day theme on my mind. I think everything changes when you have a kid, Our first child was a girl, now a boy, and I was just playing with my son this evening, just getting everyone ready and all that, and he grabbed a Barbie, and I wasn't upset about it for the obvious conservative South African reason that it's going to make him gay, but it upset me because he grabbed it and he said "baby" and he pulled it towards himself. That image is now part of the fabric of his makeup, and I think of myself and how it's been so hard to break down those building blocks in my psyche of what a good looking female form should be. And I mean, it's like almost imprinted in me now that's what I was brought up with, like obtusely small waist, big boobs, long straight blonde hair, and figure that one out when you've adopted 2 black kids. Like, my daughter now, growing up in the environment she's growing up, and I see it all the time, like girls, like black girls, wanting that long flowing hair. I was playing a gig the other night, and I was flanked by 2 groups of friends, also black girls, and the one group, they walk in and like at first, I was like, oh, attractive girls. They walk in, they come sit down, and then I realized they're all wearing wigs, like every single one of them, either wigs or they've gone through some serious treatments to straighten their hair. And on the other side, like, I couldn't see the one girl, she had her back to me, but the other girl had hair like my daughter has her hair like that at the moment, like short, just natural, sort of bumpy look to it. Stunning woman, like just a beautiful lady. And I think my mindset of what is beautiful has also changed since having my daughter, because obviously you fall in love with your daughter, and you realize, I think she's the prettiest little thing in the whole world, and you realize how stuffed up things are, and people. I think a lot of conservative people think it's like how hard our generation is pushing against this mindset of what a woman should be. I think a lot of, like, the older generation and conservative people think, you're overthinking this thing, it's ridiculous. The implications of how we were brought up to believe female beauty to be is huge. Like, now I'm trying to raise my adopted daughter, and like everywhere she turns, she's reminded that female beauty should be this, female beauty should be that. Not to mention how often she's reminded that, like, boys and girls are different, boys and girls are different, boys and girls are different. Besides that, how, it breaks my heart, and I reiterate with her over and over. My wife does the same thing. Like, she's like, "Mommy, when I'm big, I'm gonna have hair like you," and like, in a very nice way, and in our own way over time, with like little reassuring ways, we've tried to firstly encourage her that her beauty is her beauty, and she's a beautiful, beautiful child. And secondly, she's just never gonna have hair like that. And like, I guess if the day comes and she like wants to wear these wigs and whatever, I'll be so against it. Like, because what she's saying to herself is, you know what, the way God made me isn't good enough. You know, and it's a fine line, because then you say, okay, well then is plastic surgery wrong? Is going to the hairdresser and the spa and all those things to make yourself look pretty wrong? But I think it crosses a line. Like, I think it crosses a ethical and moral line, because you're saying, like, I want to be like that type of person that God made. Like, I want to cross the racial boundary and be like that. You know, I don't know. For me, I'm fully in the party of all that shit is the biggest load of crap, and we were sold such a big lie as kids. And like, I'm unhappy that my daughter has Barbies in the house, but like, people give them to her. Like, what can you do? It's like, yeah. I think making this video and think about it today, I realize how against it I am. I don't allow her to watch Barbie, the show. I think that show is like biggest load of fucking shit, like, in in the world. Like, you watch it and it asserts this stupid, like, bitchy female. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so I'm against that as well. But yeah, I just think our perception of what female beauty is needs to change, man. Change the way you teach your kids. Change the way you present female beauty to your children, to your son. Like, I don't want my son growing up to think that, like, these pathetic skinny waists and these big boobs and long flowing hair is what beautiful is. Like, stuff that. Raise your kids differently. Be courageous to, like, go against the grain. Anyway, 8 and out. Sleep well.